Good evening, everyone. We will begin service of the Miroku Association headquarters. Extend Meishu-sama for the permission granted while participating today in God's divine plan of constructing a paradise on this earth. Let us pray together the Amatsu-Norito Prayer of Heaven, followed by the Miroku Prayer. Takamaharani kamuzumari masu. Kamurogi kamuro mino mikoto mochite. Somen izanagi no mikoto. Tsukushi no gimuka no tachi hana no. Odo no awagi harani misogi harai tamo udoki ni narimaseru. Araido no o kami tachi moro moro no magakoto tsumi kegare o. Arai tamae kiyome tamae tomao sukoto no yoshio. Amatsu kami kunitsu kami yao yorozu no kami tachi tomoni. Ame no fuchi koma no mimi furita tete. Ikoshi neseto. Kashikomi kashikomi numausu. Miroku o mikami, magori tamae saki hae tamae. Miroku o mikami, magori tamae saki hae tamae. Oshie mi oya nushi no tamae saki hae. Oshie mi oya nushi no Ori tamae saki hae tamae. Kam nagara tamachi hae mase. Kam nagara tamachi hae mase. Great God of light, creator and giver of all life, in accordance with your divine will, the long age of night draws to an end. Your radiant divine light, shining ever more brilliantly, awakens the dawn of the glorious age of light, a time long awaited by all humanity. We thank you for guiding us to your divine plan and for the privilege of channeling and receiving Johrei. May our spirits and bodies be illuminated and purified as we live your truth given to us by Meishu-sama. Make us pure and effective instruments of your divine light so that we may serve you and all those with whom we come in contact. May paradise on earth be realized with health, peace, and prosperity, a reality in our lives. Great God of light, bless and protect us. Radiate our souls with your divine light, so that we may truly become instruments of your great plan. Please be seated. We will now receive group Johrei. May God and Meishu-sama bless. Johrei is now concluded. We will now listen to a reading from Meishu-sama's teachings. Courtesy. Inner awareness allows us to act freely, naturally, and with ease, yet still live in accordance with God's law. Let us never stray from the right path. May we follow the law of nature and diligently perform our tasks. If common courtesy is lacking, free thought and action become a fallacy, a pretense. They are not a measure of our true freedom. Sojo faith tends to be lacking in freedom, and Daijo faith has unlimited freedom. However, freedom unrestricted by one's wisdom and reason may lead to self indulgence or willful and capricious freedom. Thus, we should seek to balance these two principles of freedom. True freedom has to respect the freedom of others and therefore is not without limits. Freedom, in the true sense of the word, has its boundaries. If you even slightly inconvenience or harm another, you feel unease, guilty, and cannot be free and at ease. If you give happiness and joy to others, then you feel happiness and joy. This is true freedom. A person's destiny is given by God at birth. It is predetermined that so it cannot be changed. Fate, however, can be freely changed by an individual within the limits of his or her given destiny. Depending on a person's efforts, it is possible to reach the highest level within the range or to drop to its lowest level. Freedom is similar to fate in that true freedom is contained within certain boundaries. There is no such a thing as limitless freedom. True freedom has limitations. That is, it's finite. There is a faith testimony that was read this morning when I Thelma Pereira Gonçalves. Thelma, she has been a Johrei member for 8 years. In November 2019, she was diagnosed with hypothyroidism, underactive thyroid gland. She was administered drug treatments for a few months while intensifying her channeling and receiving Johrei. In 2020, a fistula appeared in her mouth. She went to a dentist who was shocked by her condition and immediately scheduled a surgery. She kept her situation monitored, and within a year, the fistula reappeared. The dentist recommended removing the affected tooth and placing a prosthesis, but Thelma decided to wait a while in search of other possibilities. She sought guidance from her minister, who explained that she was going through a purification process. Thelma regularly channeled self-Johrei on the spot and let toxins naturally leave her body. In December of the same year, a purification of allergies and itching all over her body manifested, with swelling in her feet and knees. She did not feel desperate and in time intensified her dedications at the Johrei Center. By studying and practicing Meishu-sama's divine writings, she received the support and strength she needed. Thelma currently gives service as a family assistant, and at the request of a friend, a Johrei gathering was set up at a therapeutic center. The gathering ran smoothly with the participation of the clinic's staff and patients. With just that one activity, Thelma and her friend received several reports of miracles. Many people commented on the change in the atmosphere of the therapeutic center. Two patients who received Johrei were so happy that they started attending our church. These dedications provided positive results in her health and her professional life. Thelma owns a pilot studio, and with the pandemic, few students remained active. Currently, most of the clients have returned, which has provided her with financial security and tranquility. Allergies on her body ceased to exist. Her feet and knees returned to a normal state, and the fistula completely disappeared. Additionally, follow up exams revealed that the thyroid rates at normal levels. She recognizes that purifications combined with our practices of faith brought her better health, prosperity, and peace. Meishu-sama's teachings changed her attitudes and feelings toward others and herself. Before I had difficulty saying thank you under any circumstances. Today's gratitude is a motto that she carries to life. Thelma is deeply thankful to God and Meishu-sama, as well as to her ancestors for the permission to serve the divine work and for her being useful to help make others happy. She is committed to continuing to grow herself spiritually, caring for the families she is assisting, as well as to the people that God presents in front of her. Thank you very much for attending this evening service, and I wish you all a very good evening. Just a quick announcement is that we will have our monthly appreciation service this coming Sunday here at our headquarters at 11 a.m. You can be here in person, or for those who cannot be here, you can attend our service online through our Facebook or a YouTube channel. Thank you very much. Have a good day. And this brings to a conclusion our evening service. Thank you everyone for joining us, and we wish you a very blessed evening.